Hey, what's up guys? Andy here, and today we're reviewing over Boruto episode 123 titled Urashiki Returns. What an amazing episode. I loved every second of this, and with that being said, we have a lot to talk about, because we are going to see a development by Shinki before this little arc is over, and Boruto as well. I mean, they're both kind of coexisting here, but then again, they're also fighting 24/7, so it's like really awkward. But with that being said, we had a badass fight scene here. I always love seeing Temari in action. She was one of the more interesting characters back in the day, and we never really got too much out of her, to be honest. So this was a nice little refresher, but as the whole story of Boruto goes, Shikadai is badass, confirmed. With that being said, though, gang, we've got a lot to talk about in this episode. I don't see a way that they get out of this in the slightest. Like, it's not looking good for the home team. But this one was Urashiki Returns, and return he did. He returned in a huge way, as you can tell by the thumbnail. But with that being said, gang, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Help out the video, help out the channel. It really means a lot. And let's go ahead and jump right into this review, because I'm honestly excited to talk about it, especially this fight scene.
They say you don't go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there.
We start ourselves off with a little bit of recap from last week where Shinki is about to be fighting this puppet, and then we cut into them actually fighting, but Shinki decides that he has to run. He gets hit here in his arm by one of the needles, and it's a paralysis needle, so he's basically poisoned at this point, and he can't use his arm, so he knows he's just got to go and try to complete the mission. We get our intro and title card here. Urashiki returns, but he's not the only one to return, because so did Boruto, Temari, and Shikadai. They join the fight here, and Boruto apologizes here, but kind of does an underhanded apology, because, like, Shinki's still being a cuck, and he's like, even with all that being said, my friends are just as important, so I'm going to do what I feel like I need to do. And the fight gets underway here. With that being said, Shinki decides that he's going to head out for the leaf while they fight, because that's the mission. And it's not looking good. This thing sprouts 2 more arms and is fighting him, and that's when it almost gets Shikadai, and Temari gets hit, and at this point I thought Temari was going to go down like Kankuro, but she didn't. She just got poisoned, which will paralyze, I should say, because she can still move, but just not much. It's like hurting her to move. And that's when Shikadai pulls out the wind style. So he pulls this thing out from under the ground. Boruto goes for an attack, and when this thing lands, he hits the shadow paralysis jutsu, and that's when Boruto comes down with the Rasengan, not the vanishing Rasengan, the full-on Rasengan, and he hits this dude right in the head, explodes this thing to pieces, and they send Boruto out to go find Shinki, and they say, we're going to rest here for a bit, and no sooner than that, Temari gets hit with a fishing hook, and all her chakra gets pulled out, and then he goes, oh, I'm going to feed on your chakra too, and pulls out the last bit of chakra Shikadai has, and he heads off, and he finds Boruto and Shinki, and before they notice him, he goes, I'm going to torment you to my heart's content, and that's the end of the episode. So big ups, got to see Temari in action. Too bad she's down for the count right now. I would have loved to seen her versus Urashiki, even though she's completely underleveled for that. But yeah, I don't see a way Boruto and Shinki get out of this, especially with them fighting. I mean, it's going to come to them finding an understanding, but the Leaf by now have to know, because Gaara got back. They have to send some reinforcements, like, quick. But with that being said, gang, tell me what you all thought about this episode in the comments down below. I feel like this is one of the most refreshing episodes of Boruto that we've seen in a long time. It had good fight, had a good setup, had a good cliffhanger, and I'm excited for next week. So, with all that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and head out because I got work today and I'm tired as shit, but I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.